Hello, what is going on, guys and girls? It's GhostRobo. You'll notice that there's no face cam for this video, and hopefully you'll also notice that my voice sounds very different. That's because my PC has been having major issues. I've basically been holding it together with duct tape throughout the first 8 hours of Dead Space 3, and luckily there was hardly any problems. It went off with kind of no issues, and we were able to upload a lot of episodes and have a lot of fun with it. And then things started to get weird. My PC started shutting off randomly. It started freezing up and making recording incredibly difficult. So right now I'm in kind of cleanup and fix mode with that right now. This is the last series of videos that I recorded, and I realized towards the end that something was really wrong because it was chugging along so much, and as I stopped the recording, not only did I lose the audio file, which sucked, not only did I lose the FaceCam file, which sucked, I also lost the audio track to the game, and I was lucky enough to be able to have this video track. But the good news is that you're getting a 30-minute video. The other piece of good news is that this is probably the most boring segment of the game so far. We travel through these corridors and have to find these fragments of Rosetta, and it's very close quarters combat. You can predict the monster closets, and it's basically an elongated fetch quest for you to enjoy. Now I'm going to stay with you for some time here, and basically just decided to upload this as one video because I know that otherwise it would be two disappointments, and I'd rather there only be one. But I hope you can understand that it's purely technical difficulty and has nothing to do with my lack of enthusiasm, lack of effort, lack of trying, lack of anything. And like I said, as we speak, I have things running on my PC right now trying to fix it, and I should be able to. It's fairly new. I got this thing mid last year, and I don't know. I updated the firmware on my solid-state drive, which I think was causing the majority of the issue, and right now I'm running extensive scans and such to just make sure that it's all clean and good. And then, like you all know, my hope is to be able to record majority of the stuff on PC and eventually start doing live streams of games and things like that. I bought a mixer and a new mic, and stuff should sound just fantastic. Unfortunately, the Comcast guy that came out to install the internet in my apartment accidentally stole the cord to my mixer, so I have to get a new one of those. Just been kind of some crazy issues, which I do apologize for, but I've been doing my very best to mix moving in with some very intense changes in my personal life, and that sounds really weird, but I promise it's nothing out of the ordinary. It makes me sound like I'm turning into a girl, but that's not what's happening, I guarantee. So I've been trying to do a really good job of pumping these out because I like the game a lot and I want to bring it to you and keep the content going and kind of keep my commitment that things would start off on the right foot in February. Really, that's only we only have about 20% of what I want to be doing up here. And like I said, I've been trying to get my setup complete. I've been trying to move into this apartment, and I've been trying to just finagle the PC to work for me for the longest time. Like I said, I have the issue pretty much resolved, so once it's taken care of, things should be back to normal, and heck, by the time you're seeing this, you might have another perfectly normal video queued up, ready to go. But basically just using this as a chance to update you and let you know what's going on. I've been incredibly busy and still trying to dedicate as much time as I possibly can to getting this game up, as well as usually another fun video in case you're not the biggest fan of Dead Space. But if you're watching this right now, you're probably a big fan, and rightfully so. This game is incredibly surprising. I'll probably be doing a full review upon completion later this week. But you guys basically know my thoughts. I've been giving them throughout the entire game, and I think it's actually quite the achievement. Dead Space 2 will probably ultimately be the best game in the trilogy, but this one sure is a heck of a lot of fun. I find myself enjoying this game so incredibly much, from the intense scares to the overall combat. And the more I think about it, the more I get into it, the more I really like the benches and the whole weapon crafting, and I think I'm going to really start tweaking stuff up. I'm going to dump this freaking pistol thing that does no damage because it's just eating my life. For a second I thought maybe I was getting worse at the game, but I think it's just this gun sucks, and I'm finally realizing that. Anyways, it looks really good visually. There's a lot of cool locales and places, this one being probably the most boring. So again, if we were going to lose audio at any point, this was the place to have it happen. So I'm not too disappointed and not too upset. Hope you guys aren't as well. But this video goes on for about 30 minutes, at which point you'll realize at the end that Isaac sort of stops walking around, at which point I realized that something was very wrong, because I can see myself and I'm recording myself, and I just watched it out of the periphery of my eyes, and I could tell that it wasn't moving. Sorry. So I knew that something was up, and I was like, oh god, stop the gameplay, and then everything locked up. and I was hoping that it would all recover itself nicely. Audacity, which is what I record audio in, recovered the audio. Nope. My webcam gave me a blank screen for 30 minutes. Nope. And then I was like, oh, sweet, at least I have the gameplay, and then it's only half of the file, the video portion. Well, better video than audio, right? That would be impossible to watch. In fact, I tried that once last year with the video. I lost the video on, and I couldn't go back, and so I just uploaded the audio, and it wasn't as well received as I had hoped. Anyways, there's a lot of cool stuff on the horizons, and of course, we're going to be finishing up Dead Space 3 this week, which is good news for everybody. And yeah, I hope you can still find some enjoyment out of this video. There are still some cool combat situations. There's more evil skeletons, and you can go through the parts of Rosetta that basically you have to go... Like, my biggest complaint with this game so far is that there's too many fetch quests. Isaac does nothing but be an errand boy. Like, why? I liked it better even when it's like, oh, go fix this, or we have to go repair it. Now it's just like, go bring me back this key, or go bring me back this part, or go assemble this gun. Gosh, I'm sorry. I'm like, I guess overtired. I've been staying up trying to get good stuff done and get my apartment set. It's kind of, especially for a young person like me, I mean, I'm 23, but I've only really moved once myself, and I guess I didn't realize how consuming it is to set everything up and blah, 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 blah. And I wanted to make it all nice. Like, when I moved to California, I knew I was only going to be in that specific place for a little bit, so I was like, if it's not perfect, whatever. But here I'm like, no, it must be good. And that increases the time tremendously. So I hope you guys can bear with me and understand the reason for this video. I don't really have anything else to say about it except that it was a mistake. And I didn't intend for this to happen anyway. And thankfully, it was just probably the silliest part. There was definitely some good scares. I got my butt scared off a couple times. So I'm sad we lost that. But, you know, what are you going to do? God, I can't stop yawning. 3 times in one video. That's not good. Normally I record early in the day so that I'm like as awake as humanly possible. And today I played a lot of basketball and I woke up really early, and so now it's evening and I'm just like, I've been dealing with stuff and drama all day and then PC problems and just, I don't even know. But nonetheless, Dead Space 3 will be back very shortly in full capacity, audio, video, FaceCam. Hope you guys are enjoying the FaceCam. I think it adds a lot, and I don't really see very many people, if any, doing that with full walkthroughs. I mean, sure, people do the Happy Wheels FaceCams, the Slender FaceCams, but it's kind of a unique thing with you know, retail full walkthroughs. So I hope it adds a little bit of fun for you guys. I know it adds a little bit of fun for me, and I'm actually going to let you guys go. There is another 22 or so minutes, 21, 22 minutes of this video. Feel free to watch it. Like I said, if you decide to skip out, all I really do, well, I mean, I go to the paleontology lab, I go to the biology wing, geography is the last wing that we'll have to go to. There's some interesting, like, poisonous gas / flame rooms and such, but it's a series of fetch quests and a couple puzzles. Regardless, watch it. Oh my god. 4 yawns. What is going on? Somebody send me some freaking energy drink, but I need organic health kind. I'm like kind of super afraid of taking normal energy drinks. They're full of so much crap. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. So, drink so much. I'll have a fantastic day. Glad to touch base with you guys, and like I said, I'll be back very soon with more Dead Space 3. Till that time, though, drink so much. I'll have a fantastic day, and we will see you all later.